battle. Groenhart comes in, 29 years old, Kongolo 28. The height advantage will go to Groenhart.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this contender tournament final is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, he now runs his professional record to 62 wins with 7 losses, 45 big wins by knockout. Standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, 1.78 meters, he weighed in at fight time at an even 169 pounds, 76.6 kilos. Back tonight, fighting out of Switzerland, here is Yoann Kongolo. His opponent fighting out of the white corner now has a professional record of 61 wins with 22 losses, 3 bouts scored even, and 35 big knockouts. Standing 6 feet 1 inch tall, 1.85 meters, he weighed in at fight time at an even 168 pounds, 76.3 kilos. Fighting tonight out of the Netherlands, please welcome back Murthel, the Predator, Groenhart. And your referee in charge of this bout, Tobias Gerald.
Yoann, Murthel. Gentlemen, this is 3 rounds in the Glory Contender Tournament of the welterweight division. So you know the rules, so respect my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. Fight good, fight clean, fight hard, may the best man win. Any questions from you, Yoann? Any questions from you, Murthel? Touch gloves, back to your corners. In the corner. Judge, in the corner. Back to your corner. Judge, back to the corner.
A future title fight against current champion Nicky Holzken on the line between Yoann Kongolo in the black gloves and Murthel Groenhart in the white gloves.
So what I see the biggest advantage for Kongolo here is his conditioning and the ability to throw more volume to be able to slow down Murthel. But again, I think the big weapon for Murthel here is that switch left knee or those knees to the head.
Ron Kruk, Joseph Valtellini, and Todd Grisham here in Amsterdam. What a matchup. This is what we were hoping for. Groenhart does come in with the height and reach advantage. Could be the fresher fighter as well.
I think a good strategy for Murthel will be to be patient and kind of keep the fight on the outside. And Kongolo is going to want to try to get inside to use his punches and low kicks.
This has the feeling of a Glory Championship bout. Lose the contender tournament title because both of these guys are at the top of the division and gave the champion Holzken all they could handle in their last fight. Both are looking for a rematch with the champ.
Kongolo's really using that double jab to try to get inside because that single jab just isn't enough. You need to double up your strikes to try to get in on the inside.
Maybe a little bit of a feeling out period here in the first round, especially compared to how these guys came out in their semi-final bouts, just came out firing.
These guys know each other really well. I'm sure they put many rounds together sparring in the gym. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult to land those big shots. They know what's coming.
Impressive counter there from Groenhart, going to work on the body of Kongolo. As we approach 1 minute to go in round number 1. Murthel Groenhart misses with the flying knee, but continues to tee off and tosses Kongolo to the ground. No knockdown. And a warning to Groenhart.
Kongolo needs to be careful for that knee. He can't really stay in that range. You got to either stay out or stay in. If you're standing there, you know Murthel's trying to set you up with that. But you also see when Murthel throws his jab, he really puts his heel out. So that's a good time for Kongolo to use the low kick.
Solid body shot from Kongolo delivered back to Groenhart up. Now Groenhart. He continues to fly. Fighters exchanging in the middle of the glory ring to end round number 1. Well, no Big Mike. Both these teams representing Mike's gym, but he said that as he trained both of these guys for this tournament, he would let the rest of his coaching staff deal with it. I wonder what he's doing backstage right now.
What I would like to see from Kongolo in this next round is to be a little bit more active. I think he's just testing out his conditioning right now. They know each other, they respect each other, but if Kongolo really wants to win, he's got to get inside and be a little bit more active with his combination. Where I think Murthel's doing a great job at keeping his distance, keeping range, staying relaxed.
Crouch is out. Come on, guys. Let's go. Ready? Fight!
Round 2 underway. We'll see if these fighters pick up the pace here in the second round. Remember, in a tournament final, 3 knockdowns in a round and 4 in the entire bout will result in a TKO. Kick blocked by Kongolo.
Kongolo right now usually sets up his low kick with his hands, but it would be really wise to kind of shut down the jab of Murthel. So as soon as Murthel throws that jab, that's the timing for the low kick. You don't always have to set that low kick up off of your punches.
Total punches, a shocker right now. Groenhart dominating as Kongolo only landed 6% of his shots.
Murthel's making it very difficult for Kongolo to get inside using that jab.
No doubt.
But that knee is going to be the big weapon in this fight if Murthel's going to land it.
Murthel Groenhart was very vocal. He was not thrilled that Yoann Kongolo came over to Mike's gym. I think he has something to prove here tonight. Body shot from Kongolo delivered. Pushing Groenhart back up against the ropes.
Being the shorter fighter, it's a good idea to hit the body first and then go to the head.
Midway through round number 2.
Stop.
Always a key, of course. The ringside doctor cleared both these fighters, but you just don't know how much damage these two took in that first semifinal. High kick blocked from Kongolo. Groenhart throwing some high knees, slipping through the guard, and not doing much damage.
Murthel also needs to be careful too. When you're jumping in with big knees like that, your head's also open. Especially Kongolo being a big heavy puncher and throwing round punches. That's an easy way to get caught throwing a knee coming in. This is what Kongolo needs to do. Keep the fight here. Get Murthel against the ropes. It limits the knees and it keeps him scoring.
Great exchange from both Kongolo and Groenhart under 30 seconds to go in round 2. And big knee from Murthel. Groenhart floors Yoann Kongolo.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep your hands up. Are you okay?
Can Kongolo survive? Big shots from Murthel Groenhart.
Hey, if you do it again, I will stop the fight, okay?
Saved by the bell, Yoann Kongolo. But Murthel Groenhart was warned for a late shot.
Against a shorter fighter who likes to come in aggressive with his boxing, that knee is very dangerous. Let's take a look. Oh, He kind of stepped outside to the left and put that knee right between the guard of Kongolo. That was enough to do it.
Slipped the knee through. It dropped Kongolo, who is saved by the bell. We'll see if he can shake it off and come back here in round number 3. But Kongolo is in a deep hole now.
Yeah, he has to do a lot this round. He's got to put Murthel down if he wants that shot against Nicky.
Right corner. Stay it.
Third and final round. Murthel Groenhart dropping Yoann Kongolo in the late stages of round number 2. Kongolo's going to need a miracle here in the 3rd round.
No clinching.
Groenhart once again throwing the high knees. That's what dropped Kongolo in the 2nd.
I like to see Murthel mix in some kicks on the outside too. Keep some distance, throw some kicks, and then mix in that knee. Don't be too predictable. There he goes. Throw that kick, then mix in some knees up the middle.
Just missed with a wicked high kick. And another knee from Groenhart. Groenhart now taking control of this fight.
Yeah, he's just relaxed now. He's picking his punches. Kongolo needs to just kind of counter back with some big round punches.
Back kick missed from Kongolo, and Groenhart continues to push the pace. Under 2 to go in round 3.
He's showing a lot of heart staying in the pocket and throwing, but he can't just stand there. He's gonna have to move, get close, do something. If you're just a standing target like that, that's where Murthel's gonna pick you apart and land those knees.
Watch your head.
I think Murthel Groenhart is making this fight personal. Wasn't happy that Kongolo came to train at Mike's gym. Now he's taking it out on his teammate Yoann Kongolo, who somehow has managed to come back after being dropped in the 2nd round.
And Kongolo looks like the fresher fighter here. Murthel has always had suspect conditioning, where he likes to go very explosive and aggressive in the early rounds and kind of lose that conditioning throughout the fight.
Under a minute to go in round 3. Kongolo can end the fight in an instant. 45 career knockouts. Groenhart breathing hard. Kongolo in need of a knockout.
Throwing spin attacks like this when you're really tired is not a very good idea.
Under 30. Kongolo backed up right into the corner, blocks the knee. Eats a jab from Groenhart, and a knee. Seconds to go in the Glory Welterweight Tournament Contender Finals. What a display from both Yoann Kongolo and Murthel Groenhart. Incredible fight here at Glory 31. The decision is coming up next. Back Back at the Rice Center in Amsterdam, it's been almost 5 years since Glory lightweight champion Robin van Roosmalen fought here in his home country. He gets the opportunity to defend his belt in front of the hometown fans when he meets Thailand Sittachai Sitsompeenong. Earlier tonight, Todd Grisham spoke with the champion.
The champ is here, Robin van Roosmalen. What do you need to do this time to make it more definitive that you get a victory?
I just have to fight harder than last time and just show a dominant performance that I'm the real champion.
You're fighting in front of your hometown fans for the first time in 5 years. What are your emotions right now?
Yeah, I feel great. I want to show the Dutch people like real kickboxing from here, so I hope I can do that tonight.
What worries you most about your opponent?
I don't know, every opponent in the division on this stadium is hard, so I don't know. I think he's a strong fighter with a good left kick to the body, and so I have to aware of that and adapt on that.
Everyone seems to think this is going to go the distance. How likely is it that you think you can get a stoppage?
I think it's 50-50, or I win on decision or I win on stoppage. It doesn't matter for me which one it is. As long as I win by a dominant performance, I'm good with that.
Either way, you're going to win.
I'm going to win, and that's for sure.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
That's the rematch tonight. Champion Robin van Roosmalen and Thailand Sittachai Sitsompeenong. But before we turn our attention to the lightweights, we have unfinished business in the Glory welterweight tournament, contenders tournament finals. Yoann, Kongolo, Murthel, Groenhart. The decision is in the judges' hands now. Well, what a fight from these two welterweights, Murthel, Groenhart, and Yoann, Kongolo.
One of the biggest weapons in this fight for Murthel was that knee. He was able to use and land more of his boxing, and that big knee in the second round is what definitely gave him the win, in my opinion. But again, round 3, Kongolo did not stop. He kept coming forward and landing some big punches, and it looked like Murthel slowed down. But again, in my opinion, it was that second round knockdown that sealed Murthel the win of this tournament.
The Glory World, the strike stats here as we break them down. Groenhart landing with 41% of his strikes, but the key being doing much more damage and knocking Kongolo down.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of kickboxing, we go to the judges' scorecard. They score this bout 29-27, 29-27, 29-27, a unanimous decision, all for your winner. And now, welterweight contender tournament champion, Murthel Groenhart.
No one can say you didn't earn your title shot tonight.
Trophy. Our Chief Executive Officer, Mr. John Franklin, and our Head of Talent Operations, Mr. Cor Hemmers.